Top of the morning, class. Welcome to the first day. Welcome to the first day, guys. I literally couldn't get no sleep last night, and I'm gonna tell y'all why, bro. Because I was literally up thinking about y'all all night, bro. I'm like, tomorrow is their first day. It's the morning time. Let's do it, bro. So it is currently 7 a.m. I told you to wake up at 7 a.m. So good morning, first of all. Congratulations on being on time. Clap for yourself real quick. That's your first achievement. You was on time, bro. You see, even my dog here wants to say congratulations, bro. But for real, though, you were on time. So that was your first task, bro. Just be on time. Now, why was it a test? Because it lets me know how serious you are. You came today and you're on time, bro. You made it on time. You had a time set out for you. You got up and you made it happen, and now you're here. So for today's objective, we're gonna start off real easy, real slight. We're not gonna dive too deep today. As you will see over the next few days, we will start to ramp it up. But today is literally day one. Yesterday was actually like the orientation, and then today is now day one. So for today, I just want to basically get into what type of nutrition we're going to be targeting, right? So, sorry, y'all, it's early in the morning. So, on your journey to getting abs, right, you're going to be required to do a couple of things, right? So, not only are you going to need to strength train, not only are you going to need to get tons of rest, but you're going to also need to be feeding your body the proper fuel that's going to be able to cut fat, keep fat low, strengthen that core muscle, and be able to give you guys some abs that you're looking for, right? So today is all just about mental. It's about mental and nutrition. So as far as nutrition goes, right, on these next 90 days, what I will have you on is a low carb, high fat, high protein diet, almost like a keto diet, but not necessarily. I feel like with keto diets, they aim for a lot less carbs, and that's not necessarily what we're going for. We're just going for a reduction of our carbs, right? Because essentially, guys, what carbs is energy, right? And when you have a lot of carbs in your body and you're not letting out a lot, and you're not letting out a lot of energy, then a lot of energy stays on your body and it gets turned into fat, and that's what creates the fat that sits over your core, right? And that's the reason why you can't see your abs. So we have to do something about that. So with our nutrition, guys, we're going to be looking at aiming to absolutely nail those carbs to a minimal, right? And that doesn't mean that we can't eat what we want. It just means that we're going to draw back for the next 90 days. Can you do that with me? Okay, cool. Stick with me. So boom. What does that include? That includes pasta. That includes rices. That includes bread. That includes potatoes, things of that nature. We're going to be cutting out. So we're not going to be doing no more bread. So as of today, in the next 89 days, no more bread, no more pasta, no more rice, no more potatoes. Okay, guys, those are the things we're going to steer away from. So how do I get my carbs then? Where am I going to get carbs from? Guys, I got you one step at a time, okay? So that is the first thing. I just want to let you guys know that for our nutrition, we will be cutting those things out of the equation the entire 90 days. If you do not want to cut those things out of the equation the entire 90 days, please, after 90 days, if you don't get the results that you're looking for, please do not grill me like, yo, even though I didn't follow simple instructions, I didn't get my results, bro. You are a liar. Do exactly what I say so that if you don't get results in the end, you can say, I did exactly what you said and I didn't get results. I'll feel okay with that. But I know I will get you results, so stick with me. So boom, we're going to be cutting out all of our carbs. That's potatoes, that's bread, that's pasta, that's rices. We're going to be cutting all those things out, right? And when we do finally allow those back in our diet at the end of the 90 days, right, we're only going to be eating brown rice with brown rices. We're only going to be eating whole wheat pasta. We're only going to be eating, we can eat potatoes, like obviously potatoes. We're only going to be eating brown rice, like brown only, okay, guys? Let me educate you on that too, right? White rice, regular white pasta, white bread over whole wheat bread, like these things are only white because all the nutrition was taken out of those things so that they can be stored on shelves longer, okay? The government did it so that it can be stored on shelves longer, right? So they're selling you the food, even though it is not nutritional and not healthy, they're selling it to you because it saves them some money when it comes to storage life, shelf life, right? So that is basically, I want you to take that with a grain of salt and do your own research as you wish, but I just want to let you know the truth, okay? That is the truth, okay? There's white rices and white pastas and all these other different things because of shelf life, okay? You can leave products on the shelves longer when they have less nutrition in them and all the nutritional value within the food has been taken out. It'll last longer without going bad, which means you don't have to make as much, which means you don't have to replace as much, which means you don't have to sell it. You don't have to sell it as fast. So it saves money. It works for them. So as long as it saves money, they don't care what you consume. So you have to care. So now I'm telling you so that you know the truth and you don't have to assume the truth, right? Boom. Now that we've gotten out of the way what we'll be removing from this diet, I'm going to be telling you guys what we'll be adding, right? So you guys want abs, but you also want a nice flat stomach. And the only way that you'll get abs is cutting down calories, cutting off fat, bro. That's the only reason you can't see your abs. So we're going to build there. Today, like I said, it's about nutrition and mental, right? So right now we're talking nutrition. What we will be doing, we're going to be increasing your protein intake, right? We're going to be progressively increasing your protein intake to make sure that you are hitting the right protein goals and whatnot, right? So what I want you to do so that you know exactly what you should be aiming for as far as protein goes, I want you to stop this video right now, go to Google, and I want you to look up how much protein should you get for your body size and your height and your gender. Type it in. Go to a calculator online, and they will tell you exactly how much protein you should be getting. That number that they give you, right? That is the number that you should be aiming to achieve every day. Now, will I be making you guys track your progress as far as like my Fitness Pals or calorie tracking your macros and all that good stuff? No. But I am going to be making you guys track your protein. That's the only thing I want you to track. Carbs, we're not going to track carbs. Why? Because we're going to be reducing carbs. So we're going to be looking to not even be consuming that many carbs on a daily basis anyway, right? So we're already on the downside of things, right? But protein is something that we need to intake, so we're going to chase that, okay? That's what we're going to chase. That's what we're going to mark up. If you want to track your carbs, by all means do so. This is not me telling you not to track your carbs. I'm just saying that I'm not going to make you. Okay, so don't feel like you're missing any part of the class or the 90 days of the boot camp because you're not tracking your carbs. That's not what we have to do. Track your protein, okay? Because we need to make sure that your body is receiving enough protein to build those muscles up because the abs are on the way, but they need the fuel. So that's what we're going to do, guys. On the next episode for today, right? Because I got a second video planned out, and that video is basically going to be showing you guys what I cook as far as like meal prepping and one of my favorite meals that's super easy to make, and I'm going to give it to you guys, and I'm going to recommend you guys get it. We're also going to be going to Costco's later, and I'm going to be showing you guys some items, some things that I get, some of my top favorite items. Everything's nutrition today, guys. Mental will be tonight before class ends. You guys got 3 videos today, so this is video 1. This is just the opening video of the day. Video 2 will be nutrition on what we're cooking, and we'll have a video at Costco's. And then video 3 tonight will just be a recap of the day and just a little mental check-in. And then tomorrow we'll have something totally different for you guys. But I hope you guys enjoy today, man. I hope you have a great day. I want you to go hit a nice hard workout. Wait, you didn't teach us what workouts to do yet. Don't worry. Go to the gym and go do what you regularly do, bro. We ain't worried about that yet, okay? I'm about to get your nutrition straight first. Then I'm going to make sure your head's straight. Then I'm going to send you to that gym with some workouts. But until then, bro, you are in a 90-day period where you can't slack. So let me work. Let me do what I do and you do what you do, okay? Okay? You can do your own research on exercises that you want to do for now until I step in, okay? It'll be a day or 2. If you want to research some exercises to do, feel free until we get started. But until then, guys, we're going to work our way through this thing from nutrition to mental to physical. See, people like to do physical first. Why? Because they don't think it's any other aspects. But it is, guys. nutrition and mental is so much more important than the gym, because if your nutrition and your mind is not in the right place where it needs to be, if you're not in the right place to be able to receive a physically fit body, then guess what? You won't ever receive it. So it's my job to make sure that you're in the right mental space and you're receiving the right food, so that when you get in that gym, it's literally just like, oh, instead of, it's beautiful, like literally like perfect alignment. I'm telling you. So guys, that is what you got for today. That's your objective for today. This is video 1. You got 2 more, fam. You got 2 more. At the end of this video, I want you to make a list of the items of food that you are willing to let go of for this journey. I want you to list all of the foods that you are willing to let go of for this journey. Be honest though. If you're not willing to let it go, then don't put it on the list. This is for you to be able to track the process and see how far you've made it along, okay? I just want you to so that's just your homework for video 1. Video 1 is I want you to write down all the foods that you're willing to give up. Try to generalize it so you're not just sitting here naming a million foods, okay? I'm willing to give up sugar. I'm willing to give up carbs. I'm willing to drop down on carbs. I'm willing to let go on processed refined carbs. I'm willing to let go on fried foods. Like, okay, guys, you need to list out and you need to tell yourself what you're willing to let go of, okay? I want you guys to understand that when you want to change, something about you has to change, and that means something about you that you used to identify with has to no longer identify with you, okay? So I need you to list this out. Let's get that mental in check. And then tonight for our recap, I'll get back at you guys, and I'm going to ask you about your list, and I want to know all about it. But no, I don't want you to just tell me through a screen. Like, I want you to go to the comments of the video, and I want you to tell me exactly what you said you'll let go of. And put it down below. Put it in writing so that it's an oath. It's an oath to you, so that when you come back to this video, guess what? You can check it. You get what I'm saying? Even my dog knows. Tell him. Motivation, everything, nutrition. What do you eat? You eat the best foods. She's the strongest dog I've ever seen, okay? But listen, guys. You already got your homework. You got 3 videos for today. You got some work to do. So I'm not gonna hold you up for too long. I just wanted to basically break in day 1 for you guys. I catch you guys at Costco's whenever we get there. If I don't record in Costco's and I just show you what we got at Costco's, I'll show you here back at the house, and then we'll get into some more nutrition for later, and I'll give you guys some recipes, and we're gonna go ahead and start building your new nutrition, gang. Is you ready, gang? Last week you was just eating Chick-fil-A and burgers. This week I'm actually about to sculpt you a whole nutrition program, and you are about to be eating healthy, bro. You about to do something so positive for yourself, bro. So I hope you're ready like I am, man. I'm excited. Let's